Unfortunately, right now I was unclear of her mental state. The choices boiled down to two: split up or stick together. Splitting up was the better option because we could cover more terrain, but I didn't want Jennifer to get hurt if she got caught off guard. I was having doubts that she could pull the trigger, unless she was in a completely defensive, life-threatening situation, and that might cost her dearly. I mulled it over for the rest of the ride, getting pulled out of my thoughts when Jennifer said, "This is it." We drove up to a yellow shack and paid $5 to a man boy to get in the park. I couldn't tell if the uniform he was wearing was an official Park Service one or from a Boy Scout troop. Yeah, these guys have the attack under control. Winding around the parking lot, I saw some sort of playground structure made out of old tires, looking like something from Mad Max, with kids happily climbing all over the used rubber. I said, "Get to the farthest point north you can. That's where he'll have entered." She parked on a spit of grass and we exited, looking at a map of the trail network. I saw 3 that sprouted from the trailhead and went generally parallel to each other. Splitting up really was the best option, because I had no idea which trail he might have taken. 2 out of 3 were better odds than 1 out of 3. "Jennifer, you sure you're good going by yourself?" "Yeah, Pike, I told you I could. Why do you keep questioning me?" I handed her a radio that looked like an ordinary Garmin Rhino. Instead of the pathetic distance the Rhino achieved on its family radio frequency, though, these would work over much greater range. You see the blip on your screen? That's me. I can see you on my screen. If you find the terrorist, I want you to simply press the alert button. I'll get an alarm and haul ass straight at you, okay? She nodded once. All right. You take the shorter trail on the right. I'll take the one on the left. When you reach the point where the trail begins to curve back south, mark it on the Rhino and continue north. If you don't find them on the trail, they're in the woods. Keep going until you bump into the nuke plant, then loop back to the trail. We'll cloverleaf back and forth until we find them. She started to move to the trail when I caught her arm. "Jennifer, when you leave the trail and the people, you pull that Glock out and have it at the ready.